his opponent's 11 point. Well, he chooses to make the bar point. I'm not sure this is right. He's left himself open to any 2 or 3-5 to be hit.
And that's a 2-1. It's one of the best hits, along with 2-4, 2-6. He not only hits, he makes that 5-point prime. This game is turning round quickly.
It's extremely double-edged. 2-6, not a particularly good roll by Mertens. Coming in with a 2 is not really where he wants to be. Oh, look now Madsen is now looking at the double-edged nature of the game, and he's offering a cube. If Mertens takes it, all he has to do is win the game, and he'll win the match in 600. He's taken it now. We've got to sweat this game all the way to the end. There's no redoubles. There's no anything. This is it. This game is going to be played to the end, and either Mertens is going to be our champion, or it's going to be a very, very close match. If Madsen can win a gammon here, he could actually take the lead. Look, double sixes, Julian. What's happening?
Even a single win for Martens here wins him the match. That double 6 has put Black on the bar. Red's in the lead. He's got the initiative. Black's now fan with a double 5. Red must escape now. He needs 2s and 3s combined with 5s and 6s to escape.
Ooh, double 5s. This is actually a terrible roll. Red could easily overrun the play here and be forced to break his board. Look, he's forced to put a checker deep on his own home board. He's still got 2 men stuck back behind that imposing prime. It's trouble. Oh, and 3-4. He hits and comes out. He's got 3 checkers behind, the better part of a 6-point prime.
Just look at what happened to Martin's chances of winning after that hit. Right up to 87% now. That was a phenomenal turnaround with that single hit caused by not being able to escape with a double 5.
Look, 4-2. Madsen rolls his absolute best. He's in with an anchor on his opponent's 4-point. The race is actually quite close. Now, there's something very subtle going on here. Madsen really needs to roll a 3 in order to bring his back checker up onto a stack of 3 so that he can try to get them all out together one way or another, or even free one and then the others. If he's forced to leave with just 1 checker, he's going to be counterattacked and could be quickly crushed. A 3 is critical.
Double 2. First of all, Red must exit from the 6-point, breaking his own board, but that's not the real problem. The real problem, as Kemp pointed out, he now is going to have to abandon that 21 point with a 5 unless Red throws a 3 next roll.
Okay, meanwhile, Mertens is basically just trying to wait and see what happens. There's not much he can do. Here he's just going to bring a builder in so that should Madsen run out with a 6-1 or a 6-2 or a 5-1 or a 5-2, he'll have most checkers, his checkers in best position to either close out the hole on the 4-point or...
He's got the 3, Ken. He's got the 3. Sorry to trouble you, but that's taken a big weight off his mind now. He's not going to have to expose a single blot on that 21 point.
Okay, now the game has changed again. Mertens is he's leaving his back checkers spread out. I'm not sure that's right, but what he's thinking is leaving his back checkers spread out so that he's got a better chance of hitting Madsen should he jump out. I'm not sure the right play when all is said and done isn't actually to link up just like that and then wait and see what happens.
Technically, although the percentages look strongly in Martin's favour, you may think, why are the pip count lower for Madsen? Okay,
what's happening here is it's not yet a race, and it probably won't be. Here, Madsen's trying to get away with 1 checker. If that checker gets hit and gets sent back, the race changes dramatically. Well, it wasn't, but let me catch up a little bit. What's really rates to happen here is can Madsen get out with both checkers at the same time? If he can't get out with both checkers at the same time, then it's not likely to actually be a race. It's all going to hinge on how well Mertens can attack the blot which remains behind. So let's see that the key. Oh, double 5s! He's done it!
Double 5. He's put himself right back in contention in this race now. That was necessary because Martens only needs a single game to win this championship.
Now Mertens is filling in the holes in his home board, preparing for a bear-off. We've got a very close race. Look, the graphic shows us. It's 66 pips to 67 pips, 54% to 46%. After this roll is played, double 3s, the graphic's probably going to shift, and you're going to see Madsen has the edge. It's just a matter of who rolls more pips at this point. It's just a simple race, a race to the end. There's no stopping along the way. There's no turning of the cube.
And all the analysis over all the years in backgammon have changed this fundamental. At the end of the day, it's a race, and this is where we are now.
Yeah, and players, for all the years, watch beginning players, intermediate players, even advanced players sometimes shake their dice real hard here. Look at this, shake, 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 shake. You got to try to shake out a big roll, and he gets double 3s, another doubles. It looks like Madsen is making a move now. He's got up to the 3-1 advantage to win. double sixes!
What a roll, what a game. These guys are playing for the spectators.
In one roll, he's gone from 75% one way to 75%, and 2-1 his worst possible shot. Things are slipping away. It looks like Mertens is going to be our champion unless there's a major comeback.
I can't imagine what's happening to their blood pressure. Forget the chest clock. They should be hooked up to a blood pressure machine.
He really needs 4s, 5s, or 6s. Those are really the only rolls which... Oh, 4-2 takes 2 checkers off, but he's still in big trouble.
It's reversed again. Madsen is now 1-4 underdog in this game.
Madsen's in big trouble. It looks like the match may almost be over. I mean, he really needs double 5s, 6s are here.
And what does he get? Double 5s! You keep calling the number, Ken. What do you expect?
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Now it's getting very close. Now Mertens has to not miss. As long as he doesn't roll. Oh, he's done it. He's missed. He's rolled a 4-1, one of his worst shots. Now he's got 5 checkers left, and Madsen has 5 checkers left.
This is a 3-roll position.
All that matters now is doubles. Does he roll doubles or doesn't he? If Madsen doesn't have to roll doubles, doubles would ice the game for him. Mertens needs doubles. 6-2, that's not doubles. He's going to have only one more chance, and that's assuming Madsen doesn't preempt him and roll doubles first. He can ice it. No, he does not roll doubles now. Double 3s, 4s, 5s, and 6s. What is it? It's 4. Oh, it was not doubles.
Can you believe this? Madsen's come back from 21-11 to 21-20.
This tournament is buzzing as we inch closer and closer to the final. Each move could make or break their chances of taking home the crown. Who will be our first champion of the PartyGammon.com million? Find out after the break.
Now, buddy. PartyGammon.com.
Lasse Madsen from Copenhagen, Denmark, continued his relentless fight back in this final match. From 21-11 down, we're now in the final game. It's 22 all. This is it. It's double match point. Singles, doubles, the cube, none of them matter. Whoever takes their checkers off the board first wins the PartyGammon million.
And here, even at the very first roll of the game, Mertens finds he's got an interesting decision. Normally with double 5s, he'd make a blitzing attack. He'd make his 3-point and his ace point like this and go for a quick blitz, a closeout, win the game quickly, and usually win a gammon. Now what he's thinking is he doesn't need a gammon. Perhaps he should take a different strategy and just take the 10 pips, leave no shots, and play slowly. That's what he's done, right or wrong.
Quite often in games like this, double match point, strategies may change. As Kent says, a double game doesn't matter. Players will try to give themselves every option of winning.
Okay, now the Madsen rolled a great return shot with 6-5 and made the 18-point, his opponent's bar point. But then Mertens right away rolled double 4s. Now he's looking at moving both back checkers out. He's not building any home board points. He sees a simple path to victory, run his back checkers out, run home, and win.
Normally with this 5-1 you may see players coming up on the 5-point, but what Madsen is thinking about now is he needs contact. He's going to come in on the 1 point and stay there. It's not flexible, but it keeps him in touch with all of Black's men.
Right, he's hoping to make it difficult for Black to come home safely, so he stays as far back as he can in the hopes of getting a shot. And here it's worked. It's worked. Mertens has rolled 5-4, and he can't play safe. So rather than play safe, if he has to leave a shot, he decides to hit off his ace point and try to force Madsen to come forward.
He can run, but he can't hide. And 5-4, he's hit that shot. A great from the bar.
Now that
5 hits the 4.
That changes the race completely, and now the nature of the game has swung around. 3-1 here is fairly simple. Come in, start to build this 5-point.
And that's what he's doing. It's looking, if you look at the pip count, if you look at the percentages, the game is shaping up to be a race. What a great
double ones could change all that. Now there's a nice blockade here. Mertens really needs to get out of there. And he does. 6-5.
I'm sure you're going to see the percentages change again. That was a phenomenal escape there from Houdini Martins with a 6-5 after that great double 1.
Now there could well be very little further contact. Both sides, what matters now is rolling big rolls. Mertens is going to want to roll double 5s, double 6s, take advantage of his lead in the race, and just come home.
The 4-1 for Madsen does very little. He ideally wanted to safety that blood. He wasn't able to. He reduced it to minimum shots.
Okay, now 3-1 by Mertens really does nothing. Big rolls are really what matters here. Both sides are just trying to race home. In particular, Mertens wants to roll a double so he can disengage, so this opposing bar game goes away.
Madsen is looking for a hit. He's still significantly behind in the race. He still has racing chances, but I'm not sure about that last one there, Ken.
Looked a little inflexible. Probably better to keep the checkers spread out a little bit. It's